Hi, you're with Scott. This is True Binaural. It's midnight. It's always midnight. This is your right ear and your left ear because it's mono. So this is a video I didn't think I was going to have to make. And I am a little bit wound up. I am a little bit annoyed. Not really angry, just a little bit annoyed. So you might feel that comes across in my performance because I'm not performing. I'm just being real. So some weeks ago, Raffy made a video and it featured my work. And the only reason I was aware of this is because some people started commenting on my channel, like, I'm here from Raffy, have you seen the Raffy video? And I don't watch his work, I'm not aware of who he is. So I thought to myself, oh, this is nice. Someone in the ASMR community likes my work and they've referenced it in a video. They've sort of maybe talked about me or said something good about me in a video, and people started to come and look at my work. That's nice, isn't it? That's nice. So I thought I'd head over to Raffy's channel to say thank you and leave a little comment, something along the lines of thanks for, supporting my work or something like that. So imagine my surprise when I get over to Raffy's channel and there isn't a review video or a recommendation video or anything like that. You see, I've made a documentary about ASMR. It's on my channel. I didn't try and make money out of it. I didn't try and profit from it. I didn't try and, sell it to a network or charge you per view or even put adverts on. I just let it out there for free. And in that documentary, I shared lots of other ASMR artists' work and their story because I really care about their work and their story. And I didn't try and claim it was part of my own work or anything like that. I just pointed the camera at them and showed them off. And I think that's the correct way to share other people's work, is to maybe show some of the work, use a little clip if you want, and then to say things about it in a positive way. I think that's the way you share things. So I thought that was what I was going to see, but I didn't see anything like that. What Raffy had done, and we all know, so I don't have to go over this again, is just make a little video with boxes, opening up the boxes, and inside the boxes were different ASMR sounds from different collaborators, contributors, artists. But we all know about ASMR collaboration, don't we? Like, we all know about that. It's when two artists get together to make a video together. So if you want to collaborate with someone, you send them an email or a message and you ask, do you want to do a collaboration video? And then you work together and make a video. You might even split the profits. So imagine my surprise when my work has been used in collaboration with someone else, but without any request, no permission. In fact, my work's copyright. It's not Creative Commons, it's copyright. So you can't just do that. You do have to ask. Now, a lot of you have commented that you think it's under the fair use laws of copyright. Well, it's not. I can tell you categorically, it's not fair use. Okay? Fair use would be like in the ASMR road trip, where we talk about ASMR and we talk about artists, so we use some of their work to colour the piece. What Raffy had done is not fair use copyright. My work's not a palette for him to build his videos from, and therefore my work's not a palette for him to build his videos from and profit from. And this leads into the other really important point that was that's come up here, is that I should be happy because Raffy's promoting my channel. So I should be happy. I should just shut up and be happy. But we've got a difference of opinion here. And you can not like what I'm going to say, but it doesn't mean you should hate me. These are my opinions and my beliefs. Okay? I believe that a vast majority of the ASMR audience, certainly a large number of my audience on my channel, suffer from anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress, or other mental illness. I've suffered from it, so I understand it. So I know that my work is being viewed by vulnerable people. So I won't profit from my work being viewed by vulnerable people by forcing adverts down their throat. That's my ethic. Okay? I don't want them to have to suffer watching adverts. I know that adverts are designed to create anxieties. Not all of them, but some of them. So I don't want to take that risk of making their lives worse by having them watch advertising. I lose out. I never get big. YouTube doesn't monetize my videos. It doesn't share them on its algorithms. I don't get big. Okay? I stay small. I have to accept that. I don't make money. Some of my videos have got hundreds of thousands of views, and yet I don't take a penny from it. So this isn't my greed or my self-interest. It's just an ethical concern I have, that I don't want to advertise to vulnerable people. I don't want to let advertising hijack my ASMR work. I care too much about the art and the ASMR, and I care too much about the audience to do that. That's my choice. And I don't have to make other ASMR artists do anything different. They can monetize if they want. That's up to them. That's their choice. I don't make videos on my channel berating other ASMR artists. You know, I just step away from it and leave them to do what they want to do. When someone makes a video directly saying, I'm going to help the anxious, I'm going to help you if you're depressed, and they don't put a link to a mental health charity, then sometimes I make a comment on YouTube because I feel that the mental health charity needs to be linked, because that's the real support that people need. So to see someone using my work and profiting from it in a way that I find unethical, someone that's also used alcohol in one of their videos, something else that I think is wrong. I don't think we should use alcohol in ASMR videos. It goes in with the promoting of bad ideas. You know, maybe vulnerable people might see this and fancy a drink. I don't want that to happen on my channel, and I don't want it to happen with my work. So to see my work used in this way was disappointing for me. I thought, I don't want my work to be in his video. You can hate me for that if you want. Go and watch his videos. Don't watch mine. Fine. You know, if that bothers you that I didn't want my video to be in an ASMR, if that bothers you that I didn't want my work to be in a Raffy TAFFY collaboration, that's up to you. But it bothered me, so I didn't want it to be in there. So I looked at the description, and it did say, if you want to contact me to remove the video, please contact me. Now, I understand that if you put a copyright strike onto someone's channel, it hurts their channel. Yeah? I could have just copyright striked. I didn't have to contact Raffy TAFFY. I don't know him. I don't have any obligation to contact him. I could have just put the copyright strike in action, and he would have had to remove the video. You know, that's quite normal on YouTube, isn't it? When people use other people's work in their videos, they get copyright strikes. That's really normal. But I'm not a dick. I'm not a cunt. And I didn't want to do that to Raffy TAFFY, because I also thought that if the other ASMR artists in his video did the same, he could have his channel taken down. And I don't want to do that. I don't have any ill will against him. I just don't want my work on his channel. And as for the popularity thing, what does it benefit me if I get another 50,000 views on a video? It doesn't benefit me at all. I don't make any money from it. In fact, these are people who are coming maybe for the wrong reasons. I did write Raffy TAFFY an email to say, please remove my work from your channel. I wrote that email, and you know what? He wrote back in a really nice way, and it was kind of course he's going to be nice, because the other option is get a copyright strike. So, and he doesn't want a copyright strike. None of us YouTubers do. So, of course he's going to be nice. And he said, yeah, I'll take it down and remove it, because he knows full well he has to. But you know what? I had a change of heart. Like I said, I don't want to copyright strike someone's video, and neither do I want to make them remove their videos from YouTube. It's just a hassle. You know, I don't want to cause him any extra hassle, even though I'm going through extra hassle myself. So I came up with a different plan. I thought I'd come up with a compromise. The idea I had stems from the problem I have with ASMR and the ASMR community. And the problem is that not enough people offer real links to charities and support. They're always asking for Patreon money, but they're not saying support this charity. And they're saying if you're anxious and if you're vulnerable, then you can find solace in ASMR. I understand that anxious people watch ASMR. So here is the real link for mind.org, and that will take you to some real mental health support. Because if you're like me, you might not realise that your anxiety is a serious mental health problem and can be fixed if you go through the right channels. I spent several weeks watching ASMR before I realised there was another step to take, and eventually went to cognitive behavioural therapy and sorted out my anxiety. So I want other people to find the same support so they can really find real help for their problems. So what I thought was, here's an opportunity. Raffy TAFFY wants to collaborate. He wants to highlight other people's work in his videos. Maybe he'll also want to highlight a good cause, specifically the anxiety issue. We all know that people suffer from anxiety. We all know that those people watch ASMR. So I suggested, instead of taking his video down, he could make a video about that topic to help people with anxiety, to highlight a charity. And if he did that, I'd consider the matter closed. That would be enough for me. I wouldn't need to copyright strike. I wouldn't need to ask for payment or cause a big fuss. He could just make a little video. It could be 10 minutes long, do some research online, find some charities, find some support networks, make a list and do a video. And that would serve everyone, wouldn't it? It would help people who need help. It would provide that link that I don't think his channel already provides. And like he said, he doesn't think about his content. I do. I think about my content. I think about you, the audience. I do. But he doesn't. So he doesn't need to think. I did it for him. I gave him an easy out. Keep the video, make a good video about charity and about anxiety or depression, help people, and we all win. And that was all done behind closed doors. That was all done in private emails. I didn't take it to Twitter to have a big farrago. I did send him a tweet to say, I've sent you an email. So I thought that was good. I thought that we'd come to a compromise and that we could work together. I thought that I'd maybe started off on the wrong foot with someone because I'd found that they'd stolen my work. But ultimately, we could start to become friends and we could work together to do something good for the ASMR community and society as a whole. But that's not how it worked out. A few days passed. I didn't feel like this was an urgent issue because we'd come to an agreement, and I was just kind of waiting, letting time pass, finding a good time to try and Skype with Raffy. And I certainly wasn't copyright striking his video. Certainly wasn't doing that. So again, imagine my surprise when suddenly on Twitter, out of nowhere, I start getting tweets. Why are you copyright striking Raffy Taffy? You're a cunt. Why are you doing this? And I got them on my YouTube as well. Comments to say things like, you're the cunt that copyrighted Raffy Taffy. We're on Raffy Taffy's team. I thought this was a group, a community. I didn't know we had separate teams. And I certainly didn't realise that people would get the wrong end of the stick. And I don't know how they did, because I didn't make anything public. How did they think that I had copyright striked Raffy's video? How did they hate me? Why are they attacking me on Twitter? So I had a look, and it turned out Raffy had posted on Twitter. He changed his mind about making that video for the anxious. He changed his mind about helping a charity and coming to a compromise. Instead, he wanted to remove the video, take it down. And although he didn't name me personally, he said that because of other content creators, he'd taken the video down. And it's not a far leap for people to put two and two together and to work out that it was one of the people from the video and probably me. That's not a hard leap to make. So, noble Raffy, good Raffy, didn't mention my name in public, but he still put it in public. And he did make the video at the start. He still took the collaboration without asking people. And I know if you know ASMR, you'll understand that collaboration requires request. So frustrating for me, because now I'm getting hate mail, And this is hate mail from people who are saying things that just isn't true. It's not even right. So what I did was I took that email that I sent to Raffy and I made it public to make it clear that I wanted a compromise, that I offered an easy way out, that he could keep the video up, that I hadn't copyright striked it, that all he had to do was make a video for charity. And it wasn't for charity, it was to highlight the support networks for mental health. That's what I wanted him to do, highlight the support networks for mental health, specifically in America, because I'm not in America and I can't really cover all of those support networks in a video. So it'd be great if he could help. So I made that public so that people would stop giving me shit because I copyright striked his video, see the true story, the full story, that I'd offered him a compromise, and then we could just be done with it, Except there was one other issue. The money. I didn't realise until he took the video down that he wasn't going to do this positive thing and we weren't going to work together. And when I say together, I didn't want to be in his video. It wasn't going to be a collaboration video. It was just going to be him making a video. He didn't even have to link me or mention me. I'm not looking for popularity, Otherwise, I'd have just left him. If I was interested in popularity, I'd have just left the thing, wouldn't I? And just left my work on his video and not cared. And sucked up my 50,000 views and thought, brilliant. But that's not what I'm in it for. I'm in it for the integrity. So, I didn't start this Twitter war. The Raffy Taffy fans, the ASMR community, all these lovely people started giving me abuse on Twitter, and I felt compelled to respond, to show the true story, to defend myself. So that went on for over an hour, quite a long time actually, and I got more and more irate with more and more people being rude to me and not understanding the way this has happened, and really ganging up on me and getting on a bandwagon and being a social Twitter mob, like being in a schoolyard and getting bullied. I'm the only one that thinks my way. You all think a different way. Well, at least the people who can see this issue think a certain way. Maybe the rest of the world will see it different, but it's just a small pocket of people in a small pocket of community on the internet who are all fans of this person, who are all giving me shit. So I had to respond. I did. I was fed up with it by then, and I made the point. Raffy's taken $800 of AdSense money from that video and then taken the video down. So all well and good he's taken the video down, but what about that money that was made? I care about charity. I don't monetize my content. In fact, monetizing content goes kind of against my ethics when it comes to ASMR. So I had this other issue. I felt that what Raffy was doing was taking the video down, closing the issue and keeping the money, because that's what he was doing. And I think the reason he closed the video down wasn't out of the goodness of his heart. I think he realized that if he got copyright strikes, then he could lose his channel. And I think he knows it's not fair use. And if you don't realize it's not fair use, do some research, because it's not fair use. So my final, and by this point, I realized I'm not popular and I'm getting ganged up on. So this isn't going to help me. It's not going to make me any money. It's not going to gain me any support. In fact, people are just going to hate on me. If I continue, I get more hate. But you know what? It's important to me that he doesn't steal that money, because he made that money from other people's content. So I didn't want him to profit from my work in that way. So what I said was give the money to charity. I said it a few times. Raffy didn't respond. He might have been in bed. We've got different time zones. So I went to bed and I started thinking, this is done. There's nothing I can do about it now. He's going to keep the money. He's taken the video down. He won't nick my stuff again. But ultimately, the people that lose out are the charity that were going to get the money. And also, he chose not to make that video for a good cause. He chose not to compromise. So the ASMR community loses out there, because someone who doesn't think about his content could have produced quite an important video that could reach quite a lot of people. And we all know depressed people watch ASMR. And if one person out of those 800,000 ends up committing suicide on your watch and you did nothing, well, I can't live with that. So the next day, and this is more than I can put into it. I haven't got the inclination to argue with children that I don't know on Twitter. I'm not really interested in people's opinions if they've been, people who are so obsessed with marketing and computer games and Batman. They're not my people. We don't see life in the same way. So I don't really mind if they have a different opinion. That's how it's going to be. But imagine my surprise. And again, it's another surprise to me. Why does this keep happening? Why am I so surprised? So imagine my surprise when the next day, a very self-congratulatory Raffy Taffy, with all of his team and gang around him, posts evidence that he's donated $200 to UNICEF, the thing I was calling for. Why he didn't just do that straight away, I don't know. Maybe he was in bed, but he posted that. But also with the caveat that I should match the donation. If I could find it in my heart, I would match the donation. Right, let's break this down. 1, he donated my money. He made $800 on a collaboration video that he didn't ask the collaborators if he could use their work. So part of that money is my money. That's why I was so cross. That's why I wanted him to donate it to UNICEF. So he's donated my half, my quarter, my share to UNICEF. and he's kept $600. And that's not all his money either. That's the other contributors' money. So Raffy Taffy, match my donation. You put my $200 into UNICEF, take some of your money and put it in. People don't see it. People don't seem to understand, but that's how it is. You know, that was my money. But now I can leave it, can't I? Now I can forget about it because the money's gone to charity, at least some of it. He's taken the video down. We're done. I should be able to leave it, shouldn't I? But no. Now I've got an army of really lovely ASMR community attacking me. When I say attacking me, this is what I woke up to. And why are they attacking me? Well, Raffy made a video, didn't he? Not content with having it all out on Twitter, which, let's make it clear, he posted on Twitter first about taking the video down. He started that. People started giving me shit so that I had to defend myself and show the rest of the side of the story, the other side of the story. I didn't want to have to fuck around on Twitter with children. And not content with that, he's made a video to spin it his way, to make him look good, to make it look like he's done nothing wrong. He didn't even apologise for stealing the work. He made it clear he didn't think it was stealing the work. You know, opinions, fine, whatever. But he spun it his way and he said that he wants me to match his donation in the video. Well, you just made $800 off my work and paid 200 of that, my share, to UNICEF. I don't make any money. Do you know what? This month I've made no money. I'm skint. I work for charity for free. So let's question my heart. I've got heart. I'll stand up for myself against all of you bullies, against all of you gang of arseholes, all of you giving me shit, this lovely community. I'll stand up for my work. I'll stand up for my ethics. And I'll make you remove my work from your video if you're using it to make money. I'll make that happen. In fact, I've got so much heart, I'll try and offer you a compromise because I don't want to attack you. Okay? So I'll offer you a compromise, do something good for charity, and then we all win. That's how much heart I've got. I'm the one bringing that to the table. So don't question my heart because my heart's clean. My heart's pure. You've kept the $600. Like, insane. But then, so I wake up to this. And these are the comments on my YouTube. Now, again, Raffy hasn't publicly shamed me, but he doesn't take a genius to work out who he's talking about. So really, he has publicly shamed me. He's just done it in a snidey, clever way, so he doesn't look like he's doing it. It's sneaky. And what he's done, whereas I am just telling the absolute truth as I see it. What he's done is caused this, and this is where I want to finish the video and make this point. He talks about the lovely ASMR community and how great everyone is and all the support. Well, no one supported my charity drive, did they? So you're not that nice, are you? No one supported me when someone stole my work and used it to make themselves $800. So you're not that nice, are you? And this is how nice you are. The blueprint. Are you the dumbass who blackmailed Raffy Taffy into doing this to charity? I don't think blackmail is a good way to spread awareness. Blackmail? What the fuck, blackmail? I didn't blackmail him. I offered him a compromise. I said, I'm not going to copyright strike your video. Maybe we can do this instead. That's not blackmail. You know, it's not blackmail. Oh my God. It's a compromise, and you can spin it and you can twist it however you want. But I'm not blackmailing anyone. That's like really weird. And I'm not personally profiting. So why the fuck would I bother? Like, the steamship Arctic comments, fucking conceited arsehole. Yeah, I'm conceited now. Conceited. This guy is a dickhead. Fuck you and your channel. Why would you do such a thing to Raffy? He was just promoting your channel. Wow. He wasn't just promoting my channel. He was making money off it as well, wasn't he? So, you know, if he just wants to promote my channel, then he could do a documentary piece, a bit like the ASMR road trip that I made out of my own time and money. Was a fan of this guy's content. Then he started going after Raffy. You guys have come after me. Claiming Raffy showed his true colours. Well, he didn't give the money to charity initially, did he? He didn't want to. He didn't want to make a video for the vulnerable. I showed mine. You showed yours, bud. Seems you might have lost a few supporters. Well, I don't need people like you. You motherfucker, true binaural. Who the fuck do you think you are to erase a video to somebody else? You piece of shit. You are nobody. You piece of shit. You are crap. Fuck your mom and it goes on. I didn't make him remove the video. I offered him a compromise. So, to be completely honest, Raffy did nothing but get you more subscribers and viewers and take $800 and use my work to make a different piece of work that I didn't agree with. By sharing my content creators' works and also giving them the credit verbally in the video and also the description. Yeah, nice to credit me. Didn't want to send me the money, though, did he? Juan Carlos commented, "Puff the cunt. Puff the cunt." That's your ASMR community. Bub Beach commented, "Damn, what a dumb cunt." So you're saying that his video got 800,000 views was your content and your money? Are you fucking serious? He used a fucking sound, you twat. Nothing more and nothing less. Yeah, a sound, a sample, a section of my work in a video of his. He doesn't have a binaural microphone, so he's managed to get binaural sound into his video, and it's my sound. And I'm saying his video got 800,000 views and the content was, well, it was partly my content, wasn't it? So he's made money off that. Literally just came here to tell you that I only found and started watching your channel because of Raffy's video. But now I've seen how mean you were to him. You and your channel can bugger off. I was mean to Raffy. I was mean to him. The person who stole my work and made money off my work. I've been mean to him. Well, actually, if you want to check my Twitter, go ahead. I'm not removing anything or deleting anything. It's all there. I don't really get into any pedantry or meanness. I don't say anything mean about Raffy. He does call me an ass, but I don't get into that. It's not about personal grievances here. It's about copyright, my work, and the resolution and compromise being we could give to charity and support anxious people, and that option being turned down. Lucas commented, and this is the ASMR community again, "I hope you die from your depression, you piece of shit. Just because your life is shit and meaningless, there is no need to be a fucking douche, you asshole piece of shit." Well, I don't consider my life to be shit and meaningless. I think I'm really, really lucky to live in Western luxury while other people suffer. That's why I care about things like UNICEF. And I'm the douche, asshole piece of shit. These people care more about a tappy tappy box video than the real big world issues here, don't they? Fuju commented, "Why the fuck you gotta be a bitch about Raffy using a fucking video clip of yours? You should be fucking grateful for having a chance of being on Raffy's channel." Well, Raffy looked at my channel before he made his. He was aware of my work before he made his. In fact, I'm pretty sure that some of the norms and tropes in ASMR are repeated by many different people, aren't they? Lots of people do a cranial nerve exam, but some ideas in my work are original and other people copy and repeat them. So I should be grateful that someone's now profiting from a style of ASMR that I helped to popularise. Oh, grateful to be on his channel because I get this sort of support from it. So I'm really happy. Asher Lim commented, "Dick." That's what they commented, "Dick." So, I mean, we're going to go through these. So Tony Rocks commented, "Never even heard of your content until Raffy made that video. No one has even heard of you until him. And that's because I don't monetize my channel. So I don't go into the popularity streams. I don't try and get popularity. I'm not desperate for attention like other people. I just make the videos and I put them up there. And if you find them, lucky you. And if not, you don't. You know, there's no extra help for me to get popular because I'm not in the popularity crowd. So you popular people and all your popularity, if that's what you think is good, popularity, you're missing the point. Popular music isn't the best music, is it? Someone's commented Team Raffy, so now we're ganging up in teams. I haven't got a team. I'm not trying to get people to gang up on Raffy. I don't want to make this into something that it's not, but Team Raffy, you're a team now, you guys. A team with this guy who makes money off you on the internet. Someone's commented, "Kill yourself then," on my video where I talk about suicide, which is the ASMR community rising above it and showing their compassionate side. Hazard commented, "Complete dickhead." Complete dickhead. So someone who's never met me before thinks I'm a complete dickhead. So that troubles me somehow. I'm overcharged. Comments, "I hope your content gets stolen, you cunt." Well, it already has been stolen. So, you know, your hopes have been made good. And Camilo Fernandez says, "What a little cunt you are." So that's the sort of stuff that I'm getting regularly. And I have been getting since Raffy posted on Twitter that he was taking the video down. Since he stole my work and used it to make money. So if you can't understand where I'm coming from, fair enough. If you don't agree with me, fair enough. If you want to leave hateful comments, fair enough. But it doesn't make me think the ASMR community is something brilliant. It doesn't make me think, you know, you guys are all in the right. It certainly doesn't change my opinion about copyright and my artwork. And if you understand ASMR and you're an ASMR creator, I'm pretty sure that it doesn't work both ways, right? You know, do you think I should make a video where I take bits of Heather Feather's work and Ali ASMR requests and work them into my video and then profit from it? Do you think they'd care? Yeah, I think they would. Do you think they copyright strike it? Probably, wouldn't they? So it doesn't work two ways. It's not the case that it's fair use. He did something wrong. He took my work without asking. He used it to profit from it. And then when I suggested a compromise, he didn't go for that. He didn't want to help the vulnerable. He didn't want to help charity, which I'm not blackmailing him with. I didn't put that in the public eye. I asked him that privately. But then people started giving me shit and saying that I'd done a copyright strike and that I was the reason he took the video down. So I wanted to explain to them I wasn't the reason. I made an offer of a compromise, and it was up to Raffy to choose to do the right thing or the wrong thing. The right thing in my mind being make a video for people to help them, keep the video up, everyone wins, except for me, I don't get anything out of it. And the wrong thing being take the video down, keep the money. So that's where we stand, and that's why I've had to make this fucking stupid video to justify something that really requires no justification, because the beautiful people in the ASMR community have got behind, like Raffy Taffy's got 1,500 subs. Okay, this other guy that joined in from somewhere else, that was brought into this conversation by someone else being bitchy and bringing them in, he's got 1 million subs. So people with big ASMR channels are having a go at me, and I'm little. I don't have a big ASMR channel. I don't monetize. I'm not on the logarithms. I'm not popular. So how you think this is some sort of like social witch hunt that I've created against Raffy? It's beyond me. You guys are ganging up. You're all in a gang. You're in Team Raffy. You're a gang. And you're ganging up on little old me, who made a video to help people, who did not monetize that video, who had that work taken and used to make money. And I just want that money to go to charity. And now it has done. So now I challenge Raffy. Will you start promoting charities? Will you start talking about anxiety and mental health? Will you do a little bit of research into it? Just in case one person in that 800,000 needs a link to something like mind.org. Just in case one person in that 800,000 was feeling quite depressed and didn't know where to turn. And just in case it saves one life. Will you do that? You know what? I won't find out, because I'm blocking you and your channel. Oh. But that goes to everyone in the ASMR world. If you all think you're so lovely, then why don't you do good things? Why do you use ASMR to profit from and not use it to help people in a real way? In a real way. I don't think I'm Jesus. I don't think I'm perfect. If you watch my depression confession, you'll hear how I suffered with self-esteem issues. So all of your judgments, your snap judgments, your rash judgments, they show more about you than me. I'm out. Be good, my little Pukkos. Be good.